here. That is, respected head of the department, esteemed faculty members, and all my dear friends. It's our pleasure to welcome today's guest lecturers, Mr. V. Naresh Garu and Abhinash Garu, to share with us about urban water management in the age of climate change.
Respected Sir, Associate Professor Dr. S.M. Subhash Sir, our head of the department, we kindly request your presence on the dais.
Our esteemed guest lecturer, V. Naresh Garu, we kindly request your presence on the dais.
Our esteemed guest lecturer, Mr. Abhinash Sir, we kindly request your presence on the dais. Sir, please.
Yeah, so to reduce the time, already gave the address. Okay, so main thing, this type of program is to develop yourself other than the real thing. Okay, so other than the real what you are studying in the books, practically how it is there. Okay, so now who are second year, third year students, when you go to the site, totally it will be different. Okay, so whatever you are studying in the course, they are real time, it will be different. Okay, so today the title is related to the urban water management. So as per the climate changes, okay, so what is the thing? So during flood or during that time only we will be seeing how to manage the water. Now during summer you will see, so what is the water like that. But generally at every climate changes, how to manage the water, and we have to keep for sustainable for our future generations also. So that is the sessions today. Okay, so I request. Okay, so I request our lectures. So they will be continuing. So ask the questions. That is the main thing. Okay, so don't use mobile phones and see like that. Ask the questions and get the work. Okay.
And Master of Engineering in Water Resource Engineering.
Experienced senior in hydraulic engineering with over 8.5 years of expertise in water and wastewater engineering. Specializing in the design of hydraulic networks, pump house and water storage structures, as well as technical procurement and tendering within the framework of project management. Proficient in managing engineering aspects of large-scale water supply projects, including intake, outfall systems for desalination plants, with a strong on the preparation of detailed project reports.
It is our great pleasure to face our Mr. V. Naresh Garu and Abhinash Garu for their outstanding contribution to the field of civil engineering. I would like to invite our HOD sir to face
Thank you for the introduction, and sorry actually today we were late, so sorry for your waiting questions. I'll quickly go through the presentation and I'll try to manage so that we'll make some interactive sessions, and mostly I'll feel that without trying you are able to hear my voice? Okay. So everybody knows that I am from L&T. So I was also like you. First I will give a 2 minutes introduction about what you will be facing now in your eyes, what you will be facing. So what will be the reflection in your future, I will just project in 2 minutes, okay. So that then I will go into my presentation. So as everybody, you will be completed your +2, and after that you will be studying the civil engineering, okay. So you have come into the civil engineering field based on some pressure or some motive, okay. That some might be passion, 10% of the people might be passion, 50% of the people might be somebody would have pushed you, another 40% would have been like I have to complete, that's all. So in this case only all this group of people will be there. I will tell you that civil, like IT, okay, civil engineering is also having a lot of work is there, okay. Only now due to the IT that everybody is using the mobile phone and everybody is using the creating the Instagram, like how the IT related things are there, and also you know you are very near to Hyderabad. So Hyderabad is the hub for all the IT related jobs, okay. So you are having that kind of for making the IT people to grow, a civil engineer is required, because initially a building has to be constructed, a water, a basic facility has to be done. So for that, if an engineer is there only, then he could have been sustained. So it is like mutual agreement between all these things. So you don't think that civil engineering is just not a thing. Initially you will be struggling in your life, but once you struggle in your life for the initial period of life, then your life will be extremely good. Okay, so with this introduction for your background in your future, I would like to start my presentation. Okay, so this is my topic. So if you see, my topic is urban water goals or your city's climate ready. So first let us discuss. We'll have an interactive session. See, I am not from this particular town. If I am not, I would have spoken a local Telugu language. Okay. So I will generally speak in English. So you can be interactive. So that we'll have much knowledge. I'll understand from your end, and I'll also give my knowledge on that particular thing. Okay. So can anybody tell what is how you are getting in your house? How you are getting water? Can anybody tell?
Underground.
So here are third year students, second year students. Okay. So let me start with second year students. So who is the second year students representative? From girls or from boys? You tell me, in your house, you are from Hyderabad or from any local village? From any town? Huh? Urban area. Okay, which place? Manspada. So nearer to which area? Warangal or Kamareddy? Okay, fine. So from the Kamareddy location, how you are getting water? You know any idea? Tell me. Okay. Okay. So from the pond's lake directly they give the water. Okay. So give him a good hand. So he knows that how the water is. So what are the what? See, government has to give the basic facilities. Okay. So water is one of the basic facilities. So anyhow we are paying the tax for the urban infrastructures which they have made. But the basic facilities they have to give. So for that, what they are doing, so in any of your localities, what will happen, the nearby river will be there, or lake will be there, or pond will be there. So that and all are raw water source. Okay. So directly if the rain is there, that will come, the rainwater will be stored there. So from there we will be either pumping or through gravity it will come to a water treatment plant. Okay, so water treatment plant is nothing but we have to do some treatment process. So now in your environmental engineering you will be studying what is water disinfection and what are the process in environmental engineering. In the semester you would have studied it. Okay, so related to that water engineering, okay, so the water will be treated, and once the water is being treated, then it comes to the tank and then it will be distributed to the people. So this is the process. So for this, it is a technicality is required because water cannot come from pond to your house. Okay, so it has to be pumped, either pumped or it has to come to the gravity. So for that we are having a different system. So I will explain you what all the systems are there. So this basic knowledge if you know, then I can proceed. So with this, what is happening now, every lakes and rivers are getting, what has happened, either during rainfall it is getting flooded or there is a drought situation. Why it is happening? Can anyone tell? Environmental change. What are the environmental changes are there? Sit. See, it is not like general class today. Okay, you can be more funny. Okay, I'll have some fun questions. Okay, so you can be more. See, I can see your faces that don't be more panic. Okay, feel free. Okay, you are going to learn something, but you should learn like you are seeing like one video or anything. If you are seeing it and you are grabbing it and you are taking it like that, you enjoy. So you have come to a movie. So I will be 1.5 hours. Encourage. I am the director and you are the character. Okay, so I will take it to you and you are going to present something for me. Okay, so it is not my presentation, it is your presentation. I am just going to present some details, that's all. From your thing only, I am going to get the details. Okay, so you are saying, tell me, environmental change. So what is that mean, environmental change? Okay, so summer means there is lot of hotness is there. Now Hyderabad is started with the summer. So in the peak, if you see in May and June, what will happen? It will have more number of hot weather climate, and you will face the heat waves. Okay, and during rainy season, how it is there? It is cool, but how many hours of rain it is splashing? For example, in Hyderabad, when is the rainfall occurring? Anybody knows? Or in your locality, you can tell. These people are very silent. You tell something. Monsoon, okay, and in the month of June to July or August, okay, in these 3 months only we are getting rainfall, okay. So in these 3 months, what has happened? If you see in previous last 10 years before or 15 years before, it will be like 1 week or 10 days rainfall will be there, continuous rainfall. But if you see in nowadays, what has happened within 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours, that 1 week of rainfall is coming. So these kind of things. So he's saying that one fellow is saying that there is lot of heat waves is coming. So there is hot summer is there. One fellow is saying that there is lot of rain, but the rain is coming in short period. So what you coin this terminology? Can anybody tell? So climate is a long-term phenomena or a short-term phenomena?
Short-term.
Short-term or long-term? Long-term. அப்போனா வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்னைக்கு சொல்லு I mean tell. What is short-term effect? What is long-term effect? Okay.
So some small network that the laptop is not connecting with our session. That's it. Okay. So it will take another 5 minutes to finish. So principal sir will join the session around 9. Okay. So you know that what is the session today? Yeah. So the expert from the L&T, you know the company, right? L&T.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Larsen & Toubro. So one of the top construction as well as the infrastructure company in India. Okay, and one of the worldwide top company. Okay, so you have more. So there are more companies like Gammon, Afcons. Okay, so compared to those, these are the one of the topest companies. So from that, the resource person came. So he came from the long back from Chennai. Okay, so you have to use this resource. Okay, so we are generally conducting this type of program. So these programs are mainly to encourage yourself. Okay. So civil, you know the placement statistics.
Yes.
Okay, what is the placement statistics? Statistics are present here. So present year around 50 students got placed. Okay. So last year there is only 36 students got placed. So present year still 2-3 months are there. So another 2-3 months are there. So still the students may get placements. Okay. So those 50 students all are in 4 companies. Okay. So there is no software, nothing like that. Okay. So Kalpatra projects and then ASC International. So those companies are construction related companies. There only they have got placed. Okay. So these are the things they got because of additional knowledge what we are using here. So the experts they are coming, they are sharing their live examples, what they are following in their construction. Okay. So these are the things you can take.
Okay. Quickly from the girls side, because none of them are opening their mouth. Okay, we'll call anybody from one particular thing, and you should explain what is this and this from the picture. But what is the effect here? What has happened here? Okay. What has happened? What is happening? Going to happen here? So she has a little bit pointed out that this is polluted, this is not polluted. Okay. So everybody knows Shivaji movie, right?
Yes, sir.
So like this, it is now. We wanted to convert into this. Okay. So for that, what we are going to do, that is only I am going to tell you. Okay. So we have done this. Okay. You people are going to do this. Okay. So we will give you what is the bridge for this. That's all from our end we can do. Okay. So you guys have to take into your responsibility as a nation, as a citizen of India, citizen of any society. Okay. So you have to convert this. So for that we give you the guidelines, we give you the bridge how to do this. Okay, so this is my entire outline of the presentation. So at present this is the condition now. So we wanted to make into a smart water system. Okay, how we are going to make this smart water system, what are the guidelines are there, that we will do. Okay, so this is my outline. So as I said, introduction. So with respect to climate change, I'll give the global perspective and what is the Indian region perspective, like how the Andhra temperature is there and where you are getting the rainfall, how the rainfall is getting declined, those things. Okay. Then what is the urban water management, and then climate, what is going to be the future, how we are going to make this, and then in between there is a question and answer. It is not that the last session, in between there is question and answer. And if you find anything not able to understand, you can raise your hand and you can ask me. Okay. So first, climate resilient infrastructure adapting cities to extreme weather events. So what has happened, as he said, there is lot of rain is happening, okay, and heat waves are there and temperature is there. So we have to make our adapt. So this is, we have to adapt ourselves. So what adaptations which in terms of urban water management or infrastructure which we are going to do, that is going to be the title topic. Okay. So as climate change accelerates, cities worldwide face increasing threats from extreme weather events like floods are there, drought condition is there, and heat waves is there. How we design and manage our infrastructure today will determine the resilience. So resilience is nothing but how we make the system, okay, how we recover or restore the system. So that is called as resilience. How we fight with the system in order to become the to make the space tomorrow. Okay. Okay. So if you see why we are doing all these things for the urban water management. Okay. Why you see? Because you people have come from the, many of the people would have come from towns, villages, and then come to city for study. Okay. Likewise for work also, what you do? You will go to your home, hometown, or you will be staying in your cities and those things. So mostly people will be staying in cities. Okay. So what has happened? They have projected. Okay. So 70% of the global population will be staying in the year 2050 in the cities. So that's why we wanted to make the cities. So everybody's focus is to make the cities, because more number of populations are going to stay in the cities. Okay. So the question, first question, how many of you have experienced urban flooding or extreme heat waves in your cities? Can raise your hands. First, urban flooding, where you experienced? How many of where you experienced urban
In our
flooding?
village only, sir.
Village only. Okay. So what was the rainfall? You can tell in what to say. If you're feeling comfortable in Telugu, you speak so that everybody knows. I can also understand. Tell.
It's a more heavy rainfall and
More heavy rainfall that is got. So that's why, since what has happened in his village, there is no any water storage structures are there, like lakes or rivers or anything is not there. The flood, because of the rainfall, the flood would have happened in his system. Okay, in his hometown. And heat waves, as you can see, if you take your bike also nowadays, okay, you can feel that heat waves. Hyderabad, you can tell, yes. Since we are Chennai, since we are near to sea, we are having some sea breeze in the evening time. But you people have to be every time, morning, evening, night, all the time you will be facing the heat waves during this summer. So these things, what will happen? This will become a part of your life now. Okay, your part of your routine life. So how to overcome this? Only we have to just see. So as everybody knows that why the climate change is happening is there is a rise in global temperature. Okay. So every year, for example, last year the average temperature of Hyderabad would have been 42 degrees Celsius. This year there would have been 43 degrees Celsius. Okay. Every year, if you see, every year or every 10 years or 15 years, there will be a rise of 1 degree Celsius. Okay. If the 1 degree Celsius is getting rise, what is the effect we will see? Okay. See, this is a graph. Okay. This is the global wise graph. Okay. They have taken the average for the 1880 to 1950. Okay. And with this average of rainfall, average means, for example, this is 30 years of rainfall. Okay. So with this 30 years of rainfall, 30 years of temperature. So with this temperature, average temperature. Okay. They have calculated how with the average temperature. For example, this is 20. Let us assume this is having an average global temperature of 2 degrees Celsius. Okay. if you see the 2 degrees Celsius, okay, that base in 1915 it has gone up to 0.4 degrees Celsius. Okay, and if you see next to 30 years, 1985, it has gone 0.6 degrees Celsius. And in 2022 it has gone to 1.2 degrees Celsius. So see, from this point to average, okay, now it has come to 1.2 degrees Celsius. There is a 1 degree Celsius rise over a span of 100 years. So this is the effect that is happening. So we know that there is a temperature rise is there. So how to mitigate that? Okay. So this is, as I said, having on the below average. Next. So if you see, these are the heat waves. Okay. So heat waves is what has happened. The intensity of heat waves. So if you see the intensity of heat waves, like morning 5 hours, if it is there, then evening 6 hours means the intensity of rainfall is getting increased in the day. Okay. So if you see, this is even for the USA, they have done a study. So from 1987 to 2023, they have captured that what is the heat wave that is happening, and what is the intensity, and what is the duration that heat wave is getting traveled in a day. So see, these might be these topics will be a little bit more heavier for you, but you understand. Okay, you put in your mind that what is happening, so that alone you can take it from. Okay, so with this effect, what is happening is, if you see, 2 billion people worldwide don't have access to safe drinking water. So what has happened? More number of at least few people are having a safe drinking. The water system is there. Okay, and more number of people have. Even if you see in the African countries and most of the undeveloped countries, still other than that, they will not have a safe drinking water to drink. Okay, so they have estimated that 2 billion people don't have their safe drinking.